everybody, it's Miss Karen from the Hancock Town Library with another simple experiment for you. This one is called Dancing Popcorn. It's very simple. The ingredients that you will need are unpopped popcorn kernels, water, white vinegar, and baking soda. So the first thing you do is you get a glass. It could be a jar, a glass, and make sure it's something that's clear. And fill it maybe about halfway full with water. And then you take about 2 to 4 tablespoons of baking soda. The measurements with this experiment, I find, do not have to be exact. So here's 1 tablespoon. Let's try it with 2 tablespoons. And then I just mix it in so it's dissolved. You can see that it's cloudy with the baking soda. Okay, and then you take the popcorn. So you take about maybe a 1/4 cup of popcorn. Again, doesn't have to be exact. I'm just going to eyeball it here and just put in some popcorn. And what you'll notice with the popcorn is it just sinks right down to the bottom. Nothing has happened yet. No dancing is taking place yet. So the key ingredient for this experiment is the white vinegar. And when you add the vinegar, which is probably about 1 cup of vinegar, you want to add it very slowly. I did this this morning and I added it quickly because I forgot that you had to do it slowly, and it just erupted into more of a volcano experiment. So it can get a little messy, so I am going to just move the jar here in case it overfills. So very slowly pour in the white vinegar. And you can see already it's starting to fizz up. It kind of reminds me of soda. If you take a bottle of soda and shake it, this will happen. It'll start to foam up. Okay. So you just wait a few minutes. And you can see the bubbles. The bubbles is the carbon dioxide because the baking soda is a base and the vinegar is an acid. And when they get together, those two ingredients form carbon dioxide gas. Now, I'm noticing not much happening. So this is where exact amounts don't necessarily matter. You want to give it another. Oh, well, as you see, this is exactly what happened this morning. Okay, so once that fizz settles down, hopefully you'll see, you know what, I do see it moving, okay. So, as you can see, there's popcorn kernels on the bottom and there's some on the top. The ones at the top are up there because the bubbles made by the carbon dioxide make the corn rise to the top. And when those little bubbles pop, it makes them sink and they go back and forth, back and forth. I might give it a little stir just because that baking soda might need to get in on the act there. So when it settles down, and you can actually see when it gets clearer, okay, so the popcorn is now sort of bouncing around and dancing, and the bubbles are making this happen. And that is the dancing popcorn. I've seen people do this with cranberries, dried cranberries and other things. So now they're really kind of moving around quite a bit. So when you do this, you can try a few things. You can experiment with the different amounts of vinegar and baking soda. You can stir it, and this will continue maybe for half an hour. If it settles down and you want to give it another go and see if it will continue, you can add some more baking soda, you can add some more vinegar, you can even add some more popcorn and just see what happens. So that is dancing popcorn. Up and down they go. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.